Once upon a time, in the magical world of Kronos, there were 20 magnificent forests that were known to be the biggest and most enchanting in all the land. Each forest was home to a variety of mystical creatures and hidden treasures, making them a popular destination for adventurers and explorers. The first forest on the list was the Whispering Woods, named for the soft, melodic whispers that could be heard among the trees. It was said that the trees themselves were alive and could communicate with each other, sharing secrets and stories of the past. Next was the Moonlit Grove, where the trees glowed with a soft, silver light that illuminated the forest at night. It was said that the spirits of the moon danced among the branches, casting a spell of tranquility over all who entered. The Starlight Forest was another wondrous place, where the trees sparkled like diamonds in the sunlight. It was said that the stars themselves had fallen from the sky and taken root in the earth, creating a magical spectacle that could only be seen in this forest. The Rainbow Jungle was a vibrant and colorful forest, where every tree was a different hue of the rainbow. It was said that the colors of the trees changed with the seasons, creating a dazzling display of beauty that drew visitors from far and wide. The Crystal Grove was a forest of shimmering crystals that grew from the ground like flowers. It was said that the crystals held great power and could grant wishes to those who were pure of heart. The Golden Forest was a place of great wealth and prosperity, where the trees bore golden fruit that could bring great fortune to those who found them. It was said that the forest was guarded by a fierce dragon who protected its treasures from those who sought to steal them. The Enchanted Woods were a mysterious and magical forest where the trees moved and shifted like living beings. It was said that the forest was home to a powerful sorcerer who could bend reality to his will. The Twilight Forest was a place of shadows and secrets, where the trees whispered of ancient mysteries and hidden dangers. It was said that those who entered the forest at night never returned, lost forever in its dark depths. The Emerald Jungle was a lush and verdant forest where the trees were so tall and thick that the sunlight could barely penetrate the canopy. It was said that the jungle was home to a race of ancient tree-dwelling creatures who guarded the forest with fierce loyalty. The Silverwood Forest was a place of ethereal beauty, where the trees shimmered like silver in the moonlight. It was said that the forest was haunted by the spirits of those who had lost their way in its depths, forever wandering among the trees. The Whispering Pines were a forest of tall, slender trees that swayed in the breeze like dancers. It was said that the pines could sing a haunting melody that could lull even the most weary traveler to sleep. The Shadowed Grove was a dark and foreboding forest where the trees loomed overhead like giants. It was said that the forest was cursed by an ancient evil that lurked in its depths, waiting to ensnare unsuspecting victims. The Sunlit Glade was a peaceful and serene forest where the trees bathed in the warm glow of the sun. It was said that the glade was a place of healing and renewal, where those who entered its borders could find solace and peace. The Misty Marsh was a swampy forest filled with thick fog and murky waters. It was said that the marsh was home to all manner of strange and dangerous creatures, making it a treacherous place for travelers to navigate. The Crimson Forest was a place of blood-red trees and dark shadows. It was said that the forest was cursed by a powerful witch who had been banished to its depths, forever seeking revenge on those who crossed her path. The Whispering Willows were a forest of graceful, weeping trees that whispered in the wind. It was said that the willows could foretell the future and guide those who sought their wisdom. The Frostbitten Woods were a frozen forest of ice and snow, where the trees glistened like diamonds in the sunlight. It was said that the woods were home to a race of ice creatures who could freeze their enemies with a single touch. The ancient oak grove was a forest of towering oak trees that had stood for centuries. It was said that the grove was a place of great wisdom and power, where the spirits of the ancient trees watched over all who entered. And finally, the celestial forest was a place of pure magic and wonder, where the trees glowed with a radiant light that could only be seen by those with pure hearts. It was said that the forest was a gateway to other worlds, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blurred and anything was possible. And so, the 20 biggest forests of Kronos stood as a testament to the beauty and mystery of the natural world, each one a unique and wondrous place, waiting to be explored and discovered by those brave enough to venture into their depths.